Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the penultimate update for the Graveyard Project Pan. This project was created by Emily and Max, who I always have linked in the description box on my update videos. And this is actually the last update before the finale. So this project updates every other month. It's been running since May and it finishes on Halloween, October 31st. And I've got 5 products to update you on today, 4 of which have been in since the very beginning of the project. So I'm really excited to show you my progress. No rollouts today, but I've got a couple that are really pretty close, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I might be able to reach my goals by the next update. So let's get into the progress. I should say this project technically has 2 categories. So there's the collecting cobwebs category and the resurrection category. All of these were essentially collecting cobwebs in my collection, but I think I did initially roll a few in as resurrection products. I had rolled in the Laura Mercier lip gloss and the Wander Beauty blush as resurrection products because I had worked on them in previous projects. Okay, so I rolled in my Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Copper Halo. This is definitely past its prime in my collection, and after I finish this project, I will be decluttering this because I think it's just getting a little bit too old. This is the old formulation of the 10-second eyeshadows, and Kosas has since reformulated them, but I wanted to get as much use out of it as I could until I kind of felt like I no longer was comfortable using it around my eye area. So I set a goal of using this 30 times. So far, I have used this 15 times. So I'm only halfway to my goal, which means I really need to kick it into high gear over these next 2 months. But this is actually a perfect time of year to be using this product because this is just giving all of the pumpkin spice vibes. It's a really pretty, warm, coppery kind of orange shade on the eyes. Lately, I've been just dabbing a little bit in my crease and using it as a transition shade. I didn't do that for my look today, but for like quick everyday, get ready in the morning kind of looks, I've been using this, and I'm hoping using it that way I can reach 30 uses. I will say that I feel like with every use, the product in the bottle is getting lower and lower, so I will show you up close what this product is looking like. Hopefully, as I turn the product, you can kind of see the gapping between the lid and the line where the product currently is. I think with another 15 uses, this might even be close to halfway finished, which would make me feel a lot better about decluttering it because I would have felt like I had at least used half of the product before it went bad. So I'm going to be trying really hard to reach my 30 use goal by the time I update you all on Halloween. Next up, we have my Becca Mini Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in the shade Opal. This had shattered, and so I had since repressed it, so that's why it looks a little bit funny in the pan. My goal was to hit pan on this, and I already knew it was going to be a lofty goal to start with, but I'm realizing now with only 2 months of the project left, just how high I was setting my sights when I set that goal. I have been using this more and more as eyeshadow because I feel like that's the only way I'm even going to get close to pan by the end of this project, but there is a bit of a dip in the very, very center of the pan. I'll try to show you in a way so that you can see it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it because when I repressed this product, it ended up looking really textured in the pan, but we'll see. If I keep trucking away using this as a highlighter on my face, as my inner corner highlight, and then occasionally as an eyeshadow on top of that, it could potentially still be in reach for me to hit pan on this. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to try my best and we'll see where we are in the next update. I have also been working on my MAC and Samantha Ravindal collab lipstick from many, many moons ago. I honestly have slowed down my use on this a little bit just because I've been craving some deeper fall colors and reaching into all the other lip products that I have in my collection. But still, every time I sit down at my desk, I keep this at my desk and I try to remember to put this on even if I'm layering it under or over other lip products. So I can show you what this is looking like in the bullet. It looks like a mess, and it looked like a mess last time too, which I think is a good sign, because when I've finished up MAC lipsticks before, and this is a cream sheen and the other MAC lipsticks I finished have been cream sheens, they tend to get a little bit messy as you reach the end. So here is what the bullet is looking like. With the lipstick all the way rolled up, you can see I still have quite a bit of lipstick left, but it seems to be moving a lot faster now. I'll also show you my little piece of paper where I've been trying to mark the size difference. So obviously that red line is where we are today. Not as significant of a jump as it was from the start of the project to the update in June, but there is still a good amount of progress. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in the next 2 months, but I might be close if I can continue to use it day to day. I've also played around with the idea of using this as a cream blush as well. I don't think it's going to be too late, especially as I'm getting more and more fair. I will be getting more fair as we move into the autumn months. I feel like I could get away with this as a cream blush, but then I also have so many cream blushes in my collection, and I'm already working on a cream blush in this project, so I don't know. I think I'm going to primarily be using this on my lips still, but we will just have to see how much progress I can make. I feel like there is a last burst of motivation brewing as I'm talking through this, that, yeah, it's the last 2 months before the project ends. So hopefully that will give me the motivation I need to throw this lipstick on and keep reapplying and hopefully get close to finishing it. Not a rollout, but closer than I thought it would be, is my Laura Mercier lip glacé in the shade Bare Baby. So I have finished one of these before, and when I tried to take the stopper out, the entire kind of plastic part on the top of the bottle cracked, and it became a very messy product. It's already a messy product, but it was leaking and just making a mess. So I was a little hesitant to take the stopper out of this one. But I was actually looking at it and it seems like the stopper had already kind of worked its way out a little bit. So I ended up being able to pull the stopper out, which I needed to do because I was no longer able to get product on the doe foot. And now that I've pulled the stopper out, I feel like I'm just sort of working on the product that's around the sides. So whenever I dip into this, I notice more and more windowing on the sides, and it seems like there's not a lot of product like left in the bottle. It's all sort of coating the sides at this point. I think if I really focus in, I could have this one finished by Halloween. I really do, but it's gonna take some consistent use and lots of reapplying. I'll show you what it looks like up close, although I don't think you're gonna be able to see much. There's a little bit of windowing there. So it's not the easiest product to mark progress on, but the fact that I felt like I had to take the stopper out, I think is a really good sign that this one is on its last legs. So fingers crossed, this might be the easiest one for me to finish by the end of the project. The other product that I'm kind of thinking might be my best bet to actually finish, which was my goal for this project, is my Wander Beauty On The Glow Blush and Illuminator, but just focusing on the blush side in the shade Bare. This is looking a little gross. It's got like some brush hairs in it, and I accidentally took a chunk off of the side when I was marking it on paper. So maybe don't look too closely, but I will just show you how little of this product I have left when it's all the way rolled up. So here is all we have left in this blush stick, which I feel like is not actually that much blush. I tend to apply this pretty liberally when I apply it. If you can't tell, I like a lot of blush. So I'm wondering if I might be close to finishing it by the end of this project. I'm not sure how much product is going to be left once I get flush with the little plastic part. There might be a ton of product still in here, but this product is definitely expiring. So we'll have to see how it's looking, feeling, smelling by the time the project ends, and if I really want to dig in to get every last scrap out or not. But I'm really happy with my progress on this one. This is pretty much the only cream blush that I've been using day to day. And I will also show you on my paper. I only rolled this in at the last update, so I only have one other line here. but hopefully it'll give you a nice visual of how much progress has actually been made. It's a little bit messy on the paper as well, but that red line is obviously where we are today when the packaging is lined up flush with the edge of the paper. So that is my update, short and sweet, lots of progress that I feel good about. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to meet all of my goals. I did set my goals pretty high. I wanted to finish this lip gloss, finish this lipstick, finish this blush, and then hit pan on my Becca highlighter and use my Kosas eyeshadow 30 times. But it's been great. It's been really, really nice to work on products that I otherwise might not have been working on in my collection. This has been such a fun project. I know it's not over yet, but I just want to say how much I've been enjoying it. If any of you are taking part in this project, either on Instagram or YouTube, or just keeping your own notes to yourself, I would love to know that in the comments below. Maybe tell us about your progress as well, and if you think you're gonna hit your goals by the time Halloween rolls around. I want to thank you so much for watching this video and for keeping up with all of my panning projects. I do have a panning playlist that I can link in the description box for you if you are looking to catch up on any of the other projects I've been working on. Give the video a like if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, so that I can see you in my next video. But other than that, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.